Bonjour. So, my Cecil B. DeMille role as director, I'll adjust because I think that's probably a little too close. Uh, I'll get smoke in your eyes. uh, Good questions. One, coordinating. Coordinating is kind of not that hard actually, so far. So, um, yeah, it's coordinating is just basically the only thing that I I would say takes a lot of time to do. It's taking probably the most amount of time is getting just trying to figure out what people want to do, and then because basically I was just going online and seeing if people like to cosplay or act or dance, and then I just asked them pretty much straight up and be like, hey, this is my music, I want to do a video for it. What do you think? What are your kind of expectations for what do you want to get paid, or any kind of accommodations or whatever? Because ultimately I would rather have, initially I was like, I'd rather have people do contracts, just not super litigious with a lot of legal terms and stuff, all that, small print, basically pretty straightforward, and then release it under Creative Commons, because that way, ownership would be kind of, there's a parity within it, if somebody, if we did something that I needed to pay people to do, or whatever, this isn't really clarifying anything, this is just complicated. Pretty much straightforward is that I'm just pretty much in the pre-production stage of where I was taking my thumbnails and my ideas and sketches, and then the music or different ideas not revolved around music I had already produced, and just other people's stuff, or just see, again, that's just complicating it. All right, basically, just taking the simple idea that somebody gets up and they walk through a door, and then they end up walking through a different door in a different part of the world. And that would be the video for part. That's the part, this small part, the small simple idea that was kind of the starting point. And then I had some other stuff that I wrote down regarding the introduction of the Saber Cats, which are these space traveling cats that basically are the most popular band in the world or the universe. And then again, so those are just some of the outside aspects of it. Then there's also a caveman, and these kind of intertwining stories within it. But basically, I wanted to do the part where I was talking about where you're referring to with coordinating online, and how would I go about doing that. And basically, I kind of came to the conclusion that having remote or wherever the talent is, or the person that is interested in doing it, they can either shoot it by handheld, and I'll try to create something with that, or set up remote shoots, or have location directors in those locations, because it's a really small project. It's not where I have a light truck, or people following me around with mics and steady cams and stuff like that. It's not like that. It's basically just taking ideas that I think are kind of cool or good, or people that I think would like doing them, and then doing them. And yeah, as far as the free reign, creativity, improvisation for a storyline, I kind of trust the people doing it to kind of have fun with it. So I'm keeping the concept around it simple, because I mean, I don't know if you read any of the stuff I write, but I mean, some of it's kind of weird, and some of it's just stupid, but at the same time, if you go back and look at really old stuff, video Falling in Love, or Death of Filmmaking, stuff like that, didn't really have a whole every act line sketched out. Just kind of went from scene to scene, and would shoot something, and then kind of look at what we got shot that day and how it turned out, and then just try to get, because a lot of it is like kind of homage or I guess, style biting or whatever. That was style biting before I had that hyena laugh or whatever. So, like, I mean, I guess ultimately the tone of it would be somewhere between like Monty Python and like a Stephen Chow movie, and because I mean you go back and you look at Monty Python, the production value on a lot of their stuff was basically just the acting within it and the improvisation within it, and yet at the same time, with some of the stuff story wise I want to do, action wise and like slapstick wise and like just performance wise, I would like to kind of incorporate some of the stuff from, or the vibe, I guess, from movies like God of Cookery or Shaolin Soccer, even Jackie Chan films, and I don't know. I have the questions on this phone that I'm recording this on, but yes. But I think the other one was I don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, and as far as Reason goes, I have a copy sitting around. I could probably figure out a way to Dropbox it to you, or sort you out with something like that. Yeah. So.